Did you know Jesus of Nazareth's real name is Yeshua? And that every time you speak the name Jesus, you are in actuality saying, "Hail Zeus," a term created by the Roman Empire in an attempt to ease the transition from Roman paganism to Christianity. The true name of the man and Messiah we know as Jesus is Yeshua, translating to Joshua in Hebrew. Yeshua is believed to have been an Anunnaki hybrid, half human, half extraterrestrial, who was sent to our planet with the mission of elevating human consciousness and bestowing higher vibrational frequencies upon humanity, which he succeeded in. However, the Roman Empire and Catholic Church twisted and hid his entire teachings and life story from the public's knowledge. This intriguing narrative is drawn from ancient Gnostic Christian texts, such as the Gospel of the Holy 12 and the Nag Hammadi, which were excluded from the canonical Bible by the Vatican. According to these texts, Jesus embarked on a remarkable journey during his formative years to Egypt, India, and Tibet. At the tender age of 12, he ventured to the pyramids of Giza in the company of his mother, Mary, to become an initiate of the ancient Egyptian mystery schools. From there, he voyaged to distant eastern lands like India and Tibet, where he acquired knowledge of reincarnation, cosmic spirituality, and the art of Reiki healing. The prophecy of his birth was delivered by extraterrestrial beings that were really Anunnaki aliens, but mistaken as angelic angels of God, possessing advanced technology, including a flight machine that looked like wings and bright glowing armor which appeared godlike to our ancient ancestors. Our ancestors lacked the vocabulary to describe advanced aliens or spacecrafts. It is prominent to know any time a highly advanced species contacts a lower advanced species, the lower advanced species will deify that species. In biblical text, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to a town in Galilee called Nazareth, to a virgin engaged to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. The virgin's name was Mary, and he came to her and said, "Greetings, Mary, do not be afraid. You have found favor with God. You are to become a mother and have a son. He will be great. He will be called the Son of the Most High." Luke 1:26. He then says, "The Holy Spirit will come on you. The power of the Most High will cover you. The holy child you give birth to will be called the Son of God." From a modern perspective, this passage unveils a truly astonishing viewpoint. When the angel Gabriel appeared to Mary and conveyed the concept of virgin conception, it may not have been a result of a divine intervention, but rather a process of artificial insemination or vitrofertilization, which is a type of fertility treatment where eggs are combined with sperm outside of your body in a laboratory. In the Gospel of the Holy 12, Mary's mother, whose name was Elizabeth, was a virgin birth, as well, meaning the same process of in vitro fertilization was used with Jesus' grandmother in ancient times. This notion draws parallels with the ancient Sumerian Babylonian tablets, where Isis, also known as Ninhursag, utilizes similar genetic methods to birth the first Homo sapiens sapien Adam. This is all advanced science and technology being used in ancient times, disguised as magic or godly power. Within this intriguing framework, it is theorized that Yeshua, also known as Jesus, emerges as an extraordinary hybrid, blending genetic material from both unspecified Anunnaki forebears and his human lineage through Mary. This concept potentially sheds light on the accounts found in the Nag Hammadi texts, where Jesus is described as marrying and having offspring, potentially contributing to the perpetuation of the Merovingian bloodline, which endures till this day. To truly fathom the enigmatic years and unanswered questions surrounding Yeshua, we must journey back in time, roughly 3 decades prior to his birth, to the tumultuous terrain of Judea and ancient Israel. Here, a land oppressed by the formidable grip of the Roman Empire, the Jewish community viewed the Romans as foreign oppressors. King Herod, a mere figurehead installed by Emperor Augustus, was charged with upholding Roman rule. Yet the whispers of a Messiah, a deliverer destined to free the Jewish people from Roman subjugation, echoed across the region. Many vied for this revered title. Among the many was a rebellious slave named Simon of Perea, whose tragic end of being killed and not surviving cast an even larger shadow of hopelessness 3 decades prior to the arrival of Yeshua, also known as Jesus. At the age of 12, Following a profound conversation